Buhari government advises Nigerian students from Ukraine to transfer to public universities currently on strike. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. The Federal Ministry of Education's Permanent Secretary, Andrew David Adejo, encouraged the returnees to visit the ministry official site to apply for further education in any university in the country. The Nigerian government has urged Nigerian students evacuated from Ukraine to transfer to local universities at home to continue their education amidst the growing indefinite and comprehensive strike declared by the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, on Monday. The Federal Ministry of Education's Permanent Secretary, Andrew David Adejo, encouraged the returnees to visit the ministry's official site to apply for further education in a university in the country. He noted that the registration will be closed within 3 weeks, adding that the 344 Nigerian students that had earlier registered were exempted from the new registration process. Building on an early advertisement by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, MFA, the Federal Ministry of Education, FME, wishes to request Nigerian students evacuated from Ukraine who are interested in furthering their education in Nigerian universities to visit the FME website on www.education.gov.ng https://fsbn.com.ng/returning and complete the attached complete a statement by the ministry said. Please, for those 344 returnee students that responded to the early advertisement by MFA need not respond. It added that this is to provide the opportunity for those returning students who are not able to indicate interest in the earlier referenced advertisement. All interested students are by this advertisement requested to do so within 3 weeks from the date of publication. ASU has been on strike since February 14 over the failure of the President Muhammadu Buhari's regime to meet the demand. On Monday, the union extended a 6-month-old strike with hopes of millions of university students dashed despite repeated meetings between the government representatives and ASU. On February 24th, Russia invaded Ukraine, leaving over 80,000 international students, including Nigerians, stranded at the country. This is also amid report that Nigerians who fled Ukraine universities now face a tight rope. Nigerian students who fled Ukraine are being discriminated against by the Ukrainian universities. The universities are pressurizing the students to return to Ukraine to pay their fees for September without guaranteeing their safety, a Twitter user tweeted. She added they have asked African students to pay for the next September session and go back to Ukraine to continue their studies while mandating that they must sign a document stating that they're going back at their own risk and the Ukrainian university will not be responsible for their safety. Now, it is the last sentence for me. When you will get Peking, you know the value of children. Mama will get Peking. In the outside, they tell in children say they no get sense. They tell in children say they no go amount to anything. They tell in children say nothing better go follow them. Now tell me how outsiders no go open their mouths, follow those children, they talk anyhow. You can even see their mates, their pets outside where they look down, they talk down on them because of say mama will born Peking, they rubbish in Peking outside. Now waiting in me. The Nigerian government no rate us. In fact, was it not the same sitting administration came out in the public eye and called Nigerian youth lazy? Imagine. Look at Nigerian youth all over the world. We are best doctors when it comes to doctoring. We are best surgeons when it comes to surgery. We are best in science, best in tech. And our government that is supposed to come out and shout from the rooftop that his people are very creative and brilliant and intelligent people came out to tell the world that we are lazy people. Imagine. They don't rate us at all. These people no rate us one bit, I tell you. They no rate us one bit at all. Can we have North Nigeria and South Nigeria like North Korea and South Korea? Because what is all this? Northern rulers has really dealt with us right from Abacha to Buhari. They don't have anything to offer. Now my own is, first of all, You are telling university students, people will be saying they come from where everything they work for them. They pay fees, they are being taught, they never hear of, say, their lecturers are not being paid. You are telling them to come and start what with you? When you do on I sure say those students will be saying, then they cut off, then go, they say, which kind fight, then they fight, but they never fight finish. Do you blame them? Those children could just come outside, they talk, say, what's it make this Russia, and what's it make them not even settle? Since where they come, these people, they strike. Since where Russia and Ukraine matter starts. Not be the same February. It is well, oh, my fellow country people. It is well with us. Sincerely. This matter, I get as it be. She's advising, or they are advising Nigerian students that came all the way from Ukraine because of, we'll be saying nothing concerns those Nigerian students with Ukraine. I know that there are people who have went there and said, after schooling, if I see work there, I will just continue with my life. They don't make those students, this war now, Russia-Ukraine war, don't make those students come back on their word. And then, imagine those students watching the Nigerian universities with what they're doing to ASU and the federal government. And they're saying, oh, Bob, no problem, now we enter ASU. I am telling you, Nigerian students don't do on strike. As in, what do they want? This is certainly not rare. This is not good at all. Not every elderly advice we suppose they take now, because even fools, they grow old. I don't know the meaning of the headline. Uncle, the headline will continue to confuse you. It will continue to confuse you. He said he advised Nigerian students from Ukraine to transfer to public. That is those people say they don't evacuate, not people that are still in Ukraine. No. People that are not in Ukraine, people that are in the country to register. Meanwhile, as for this strike, you will come to ask, say, which person be the federal government where they give this kind of advice? There's no time for this drama. All I need us to do is to make sure, God keeping us all alive. Come next year, I want to believe that we have learned our lessons. I won't believe, say, we don't use our eye, see our back. I won't believe, say, we don't smell pepper. We don't smell, say, they call. We don't hear wine. And I want us to take all those lessons we've learned. Now, next year, February, then we go feed display. Then the exam, we go come outside with our exam. We don't take when you go come out, when the result will come outside, whether we pass or not. That time after the election, we go know whether really we learn our lesson or we no learn. Nigerians, make we learn enough lessons so that we no go make the same mistakes come next year elections. All right.